It was 3 a.m. The house was silent. And then the air started to move. I thought I was dreaming. I wasn't. I'd have to be asleep first. That day started like any other. I woke up, coffee, emails, deadlines, life basically on repeat. I was busy, but I wasn't really living. I didn't realize that later that night, my life was going to be split in two, before and after. Adriana wanted to play that evening. I brushed past her and said, "Later, sweetie."
Okay, Dada.
But later never came. That moment replays more than anything. I just kept convincing myself that I'm doing this for you guys. I'm doing this for them, that one day they'll understand. I finished my last email, shut down the computer, and crawled into bed beside my wife and kids. 3 a.m. The house was silent. Everyone asleep. I stared up into the dark ceiling, thinking about my day. And then that's when the air started to move. At first, I thought it was a dream. But then I realized I'd have to be asleep first. I even bit my finger for good measure. And that's when it started to form, the veil. Look, I know how it sounds. I didn't believe it either. But I saw it. I could feel it. The air shimmered, alive. Like reality itself was trying to say something. Swirling smoke in this grayish black stardust way. Around the edges, I could see ribbons dancing. At the foot of our bed, a presence. An outline of a face began to form. I could see his eyes, mouth, beard. Watching me, but peaceful. I didn't go looking for this. I was comfortable, successful. Maybe that's why it came when it did, because I stopped listening. That night wasn't random. It wasn't about fear. It was about waking me up from autopilot. Look, I've lost a lot since then. Money, business, comfort. But I gained something that I didn't know I lost: clarity. This isn't about religion or chasing signs. It's about noticing how alive life really is. And what happens when you finally stop ignoring it. The next morning, I didn't even know how to explain it. I just sat there during breakfast in silence, thinking about what I saw. Then Danielle stopped me cold. She looked at me and said, I thought I saw a face in her room last night. She didn't know what I was thinking. I haven't told her a word yet. I had to go to work. I said we'll talk later. When I got home, Adriana came into my office and said, Dada, can I draw you something? So I gave her my sketchbook and my bag of pencil crayons. And this is what she came back with. She drew the veil and said she's been seeing dancing worms in her room. That morning changed everything, because once you see something like that, the signs don't stop. They multiply. This is where it all began, the night the veil tore, and everything shifted.